Michael Encarnacion gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So coming to the plate, Sammy Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Encarnacion has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Encarnacion is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Drilled to first, scooped up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Into the box, Jeff Pitts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. From the stretch, Jeremy Pitts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into left field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Booker Barnett, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Taylor.
Into the box, Taylor Funk, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in now, Nigel League, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 3 runs already home here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
The next 3-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Lewis Novak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Lewis Novak.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Starr has compiled just under 130 innings of work and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. Landon Slater will be next. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The next Cub up, Landon Slater. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Pitts is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Danny Gutierrez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now pitch on the way.
Ball left outside.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Solomon.
To the plate now, Solomon Myers. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Standing in, Shannon Petrovich. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Demetrius Starr.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Starr. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Pitts, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full punch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Pitts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Novak is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. At the plate, Jack Belcher, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Espinoza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2. In now, Randy Curran. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Randy Curran.
And the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Gonzalez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Jeff Pitts. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Another look to first, and the runner back. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at the dive. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Booker Barnett.
Booker Barnett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Taylor.
At the plate now, Taylor Funk. Pitch out, nothing doing. Barnett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Brian Pickett is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brian Pickett.
So now to the plate, Nigel League, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brian Pickett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, Brian Pickett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting,
digging in, Lewis Novak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Novak is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
In the air out to straightaway left. Pitts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Shannon Petrovich.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, the pitcher, Demetrius.
Into the box now, Demetrius Starr. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to left. Slater is there, and he'll bring this one in. Long throw to third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Popped up. Espinoza moving to his left. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Pitts. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
2 strikes.
Two pitches fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Booker Barnett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Booker Barnett is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Taylor Funk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more
fastballs and curveballs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Settling in now, Danny Gutierrez.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Danny.
First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 34.
Stepping in now, Solomon Myers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this one's in the dirt. Striding in, Jack Belcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Belcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, John Espinoza.
Third baseman, John Espinoza.
From the stretch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Nigel Puig.
For Honolulu, the first baseman, Nigel.
First pitch on its way.
1-1.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope. Upstairs.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Demetrius Starr. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. The pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. So striding in, Randy Curran. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Striding in once again, Ryan Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Dalton Gushwin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dalton Gushwin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. In there, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. John Dutrumbull gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts.
Leading off for the
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Chopped to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder.
So striding forward now, Booker Barnett. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Barnett has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Novak, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Danny Gutierrez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fly ball into straightaway left. Pitts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Taylor Funk. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Nigel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now back. Petrovich.
At the plate now, Shannon Petrovich. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Solomon Myers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And it's fouled away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Jack Belcher. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Barnett will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in once again, John Espinoza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, Randy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes on 3-0. 3-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now another 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Quad Fizzler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alberto De La Rosa will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Feller, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he popped him up. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse.
So now to the plate, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. And that's in there, base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Sammy Pitts.
At the plate, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Scooped up, one there. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Count even at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Jeremy Pitts would be next. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Brandon Tanaka comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Stepping in now, Booker Barnett. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now back, second baseman Taylor.
Standing in now, Taylor Funk, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Max Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in, Alberto De La Rosa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Lewis Novak. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Landon Slater. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Nope.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Darryl Nicholson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 13, Shannon Petrovich.
Into the box, Shannon Petrovich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at second, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. De La Rosa is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. The pitcher, Max Allen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
So now to the plate, Jesse Pitts. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. William Wallace enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
William Wallace.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Stepping in now, Booker Barnett. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Slater is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Into the box now, Danny Gutierrez.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Danny.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 34.
At the plate, Solomon Myers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. This is skied out toward right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
Standing in now, Jack Belcher, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs.
In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
So now to the plate, John Espinoza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Ramon Reyes is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Robbie Bowser will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Robbie Bowser.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hits, has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only one away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base. Standing in, Ryan Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Alberto De La Rosa. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Lewis Novak would be next. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
16-1 this evening. The Heat pick up win number 70 to top the division. Demetrius Starr picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Michael Encarnacion struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.